Hey everybody, I'm here at a fishing show today. It's been a cold winter, but we're gearing up for spring, which is only in a month or maybe two depending where you are in the States. I'm here to check out the show and see what is the latest and greatest product as far as fishing. Perhaps 3 or more items that are good for the sport. And it's a good time to renew my fishing license. It's a good thing to do because it makes your fishing legal in your state, but also it supports the fishing industry. Join me today and let's see what we can find as far as fishing products at this fishing show. So how does this work?
So this is a biodegradable material. It's actually not plastic, and so when it gets wet, the water soaks into it and it releases scent. So it's really good for like trout fishing or like steelhead fishing. The same way you would use salmon eggs or power bait. This can be a replacement for that, but it's biodegradable.
Oh, so you just put this directly on the hook?
On the hook, yeah. Or like you can put it in a tube and it releases scent out from there.
Oh. And this is, you just pour it on the bait?
Yeah, so that's our like oil concentrate. So that's a crawfish and shellfish blend. And yeah, it's developed specifically to work with our soft plastics. And so it'll soak into the plastics there. And then yeah, it leaves like an oil trail as well.
Yeah.
This bait right here, the same thing. Right now, you throw with 6-pound test, fluoro, you catch smallmouth all day, bass, pike, perch, crappie, you name it, you can catch it. Dirty water, clear water, and it's a deadly bait. Amazing. I mean, you can take this bait only winter through the whole year and use it. And just cover water, just cast it underneath docks, and it's a great, wonderful skipping. You can skip it underneath, but when you're in the regular lake, same thing, just work it. Remember, you gotta understand too, always keep your tip rod up, because it'll get snagged all the time. A bass will eat anything you put in front of it. Remember, bass is not lazy. Bass will sit behind cover. The smallmouth will travel anywhere to get a bait. You know, and then if you watch them, there's always more behind them.
This one has wings.
Yeah, it's called Pompadour.
What do you call this? Popper?
That's a Binsky. That's a top water bait, Binsky from Jackall. I have all this by my booth.
Okay. So, like, what does it do?
So what happened with the Pompadour, what it is, when you cast it out there, it goes like this, plop, plop. So you go fast, go plop, 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 plop. I catch a lot more fish with the big Pompadour compared to the junior. So as the wing hits the water, then you just come. It's unbelievable. It's amazing.
How much is that?
This one is
It's probably expensive.
No, it's not
like high
it's
tech.
$22. The big one and the little one's $20, $19.99.
Okay. This is interesting. There's a spin bait with a propeller on the front and also the back. Is that overkill? Some new colors on my favorite crankbait, the BX Brat. They call it the BX Brat 3. Wow, the BX Brat comes in a larger size that goes 6 feet deep, called the BX Brat 6. Look how big that crankbait is compared to my hand. Nice action.
See the other one?
This is my next pick. It's a segmented eel by Daddy Mac Lures. They also come in fish variations.
I'm going to pitch it out here. And there we go. It's going to sink down to the bottom. Y'all see that? Has he already got it? Yeah, he's got it. Okay, so there he's swimming with it, and he doesn't want to let it go. Oh, here he comes. Oh. They need to ship this thing right to the house. Here's the thing about a drop shot. Most people think that you're going to put it down there and you're going to jiggle it, and it's going to entice them and they're going to eat it, and that's what you do. So you do a lot of action to it. You don't need to do that with a drop shot. So it's not about, the tons of action. You can see that one just kind of looking at it. Oh my gosh, is that not a vicious pike? Anyway, off he goes. And then with this, you're using a tiny hook. So I use a number 1 TK150 drop shot hook. You just pull into them, it catches a piece of skin and they can't get off, and you're not horsing them. They will bite you and bite you and bite you, and about time you said, I finally got him tired out, you reach down to belly him or to grab him or lip him, and he jumps and blows you and hits you in the face and throws the hook, and they're just mean. They're mean. And so what we do is we fight them down to where they're so tired they can't do it. So we keep fighting. We think, oh, they're good. Oh, yeah, take a little bit more time. Fight them down until they finally just go, I give up. And then you go, I got you now. And you land them, unhook them, weigh them, and we let them go. This one is the new cut. It's a Ned Cut R. It's a small one for the Ned Rig, but it works perfect for drop shot because, again, it is a small bait. They're coming after it. I think the big one might get it. No, little one's got it. No, he's got it. He didn't want the other guy to get it, did he? And so now you see the hook stands out. And that's what you have to do. This is a 1/4 ounce drop shot weight. I just nose hook it. Okay, so I'm going to hook it. This one's kind of torn up, but it's just going to go in the nose like that. When you saw them in there and they suck it, it's gone, and it's in there, and then you just pull, and that nose, that hook, is top dead center, and it pins them every time.
Well, it was a good day of touring the fishing show. I got to learn some new techniques. Some I knew already, but it's always good to hear from the pros. Today I got a chance to learn about some new fishing lures, ranging from clever to just outright strange. The first one I saw was the Stinky Balls by Z-Baits. It's hard to say that with a straight face. It is good for trout and salmon, and it's biodegradable. God knows we have plenty of plastics in our waters, so that's a great innovation right there. Something good for the environment. The second lure I saw was the Pompadour. It is a variation of the Whopper Plopper, or any lure that has the popper topwater action. It creates a lot of ruckus and splashing while you're going for bass. And the last lure that caught my eye was the Viper Eel by Daddy Mac Lures. The lively action of the eel was so good that I had to get one for myself. I hope to catch a striped bass this year. I don't want to use a live eel because live eels are already an endangered species as it is. Let's quickly check out what I got today from the show in my goodie bag. I got the Ned Rig. Got some jig heads to go with the Ned Rig, kind of mushroom type of jig heads. But when I went to the show, I had the idea that I really wanted something, if I'm going to use the Ned Rig, to have a little more fluid motion and lively action from the bait. So Z-Man had some of these cool variations of the Ned Rig. This one is called the Tickler 2. Comes in multiple colors, but it has like a split tail at the end of it. That'll give that extra action when you're pulling it through the bottom of the water. And then this one almost looks like a crayfish. Little arms that extend out from it. As you're pulling, it'll look like it's swimming. Jig it a little bit. Next, I got also more for the Ned Rig, Jackall brand stick baits, the Yammy fish. Ooh, I got a free floaty from New York State to keep your keys from not sinking to the bottom of the lake. That's good. And of course, as I said, I just had to get this for myself. The Daddy Mac lure. It's the 9-inch one. There is a 12-inch eel also, but this is a good starter. But I think the investment is good if I want to catch a striped bass with it. And let's see what else I got in here. Oh, how did that get in there? Beer from Shipyard. Well, I guess that means to wrap it up, kick back and enjoy a good day at the fishing show. have a nice cold one. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my video. And please like if you enjoyed this video. Spring is here, it's right around the corner. I hope you have a great fishing season, and we'll see you next time on my Outdoor and Nature channel. This is my other pick, the Star Wars fishing rod. Now, who doesn't love R2-D2 as a reel? I mean, that's awesome.